So another week, guys, and we're back on the van. This week it's electrics week. Yeah, it's a mess again, guys, isn't it? Just have a little bit of a update. We haven't shown you this. Built this last week. Didn't do any filming last week. Sorry about that, guys. It's a bit stressful building this. But if you remember from the last videos, there was a little cupboard here, which we took down. Needed something a little bit bigger. So now that fills from there all the way to the edge of this window. This side is going to be for clothes. This side is going to be like the food cupboard. There's probably going to be another shelf at the top there somehow. It's all put together with pocket holes, screws, and it's really secure. No problem there. Only thing we are going to do, I'm not happy with these doors. They are a bit hard to get right. That side's fine, absolutely fine. Then we go to this side and it's not good. It's not good. So what we've decided to do, so it doesn't fit in there, the wood's warped slightly, combined with my terrible cutting. Yeah, bit of a gap at the top there. If we get that right, it's over at the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're going to build some shaker style doors, sort of with a frame around the edge and an insert in the middle, which we're going to put some wallpaper in, so give it a little bit of colour as well. Same with these ones as well. We're going to do the same. Not happy with the way that they fit, but we can use all this wood because we're going to have some shelves or cupboards along the top there to come in line with that. Also along the top there as well to there, so this wood won't get wasted. But today's job, guys, I'm not going to do any woodwork today because I need to get some more wood anyway, but we're going to sort the electrics out. Basically strip all that out. There's a cable which goes underneath the van to lift this up. Lift this up. Let's have a look. Get this out of the way. To this battery here. So we need to get rid of all that. Take all that out. Get them wires stripped out over there, from over there, and then I need to run a wire from the battery and bring it down underneath the van and then up for the DC to DC charger. But that's the jobs today, guys. Wish me luck. So here we are, guys. Here's the electrics, what we're going to be installing, hopefully today, if not finish it off tomorrow. Victron Orion DC to DC charger. That takes power from the engine battery, so when the engine's running it will charge the batteries. That's a 24 to 12 volt. And then in this little box of goodies, guys, here we go. Here's the wire, positive wire, that's the lead that's got to go from the battery to the DC to DC charger. Negative wire there as well. Conduit to put that wire in because that's got to go underneath the van. What else we got? We've got all sorts of goodies here, guys. Don't know what that is. Oh, that's a fuse holder. We've got our bus bars there, 300 amp bus bars. That is a fuse box. And here, isolation switches, I think. Let's have a little look. Trying to do this one-handed, guys, not easy. Here we go. Yeah, there they go, there they are. Isolating switches, very important. We need to isolate a circuit. We're going to have one on each circuit. So that's all good. And look who's been painting the cupboards. Here we are, working hard as usual, smile on her face. That's unusual, guys, but there you go. Oh, that was very nice, was it? Hey. Anyway, guys. Yeah, Christie's been very busy. 2 coats on that. Just got to know to put the doors on. Also, she's done that. Nice bit of colour, guys. That's what we want in here. Nice bit of colour. Looks a bit too much like an office, so we're now getting there with it. And in the electrics cupboard, there's our lithium battery. I've installed the DC to DC charger there, put in the bus bars. I've just connected up the old electrics, the old fuse boxes there, just to see if everything works. I've had the engine started. That's now charging the battery as it should. Bit of a nightmare going underneath the van, guys. Pulling all the cables through, it was an absolute nightmare, but we got there. Need to go back underneath there to cable tie some of the other cables up, which I had to cut to get the old wire out. So there's no more batteries or anything underneath there now. There's an old electric cable in there, but I'll pull that back out. So that's all for storage. So we are getting there. Probably going to pop to Wickes tomorrow, go and get some wood so I can make the frames for the doors. Hopefully that'll go a lot better than the way I did them last time. So it's all looking good. Next job today is to unscrew some of this ceiling and see where all the wires are going to. Because I've got a wire there, and one's a TV wire and the other one's just electrical wire, but I need to see where they're going. So then once I get all that sorted and feed some more through, really need to feed one through to this 230 volt socket there. Really need another one to go there for our TV. So yeah, it's gonna be I know why that one goes into that consumer box there. We won't be using that at the moment, so I'll just disconnect that and I'll run that into our inverter when it's installed. But yeah, right, let's crack on with this ceiling. See you soon, guys. I'm gonna call it a day now, guys. Had all the roof down, had it all down there. Obviously didn't film any of it. It's probably impossible to film, to be fair. All draped down, and managed to get this cable fed the other way. So that was coming out down there, because the other chap was going to put a 230 volt socket in there, but because we're going to put the TV here, we needed the cable run there. Now, because I put the cupboard up, I can't put it behind the wall. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to feed it down, put in some conduit, feed it down there, drill a hole, and we've got this. So take this whole cable off, and then that can sit right flush with underneath the cupboard, and then you won't see any wires or anything. I mean, this cupboard's only going to be for clothes anyway, so it's not going to hurt. So all good. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. So see you again soon. Afternoon, guys. It's been another hard day on the van again. Just going to show you what we've done today. Right, we've been to Wickes to get the wood to make the doors with. Christine did point out something that I hadn't, which is probably why I had a lot of trouble lining the doors up before. I hadn't lined this up, this end, with this end. I was slightly proud at this end, so slightly a bit higher. So we've moved that down. Trusty spirit level now says we're there or thereabouts, really. So we'll see how that goes when I go to make the new doors. Anyway, yeah, well, today we've mainly been working on the electrics. So installed the Renogy 3000 watt inverter. That goes down here, it's all fused down the back there, down to a cut-off switch, and then into the bus bars. I've moved the consumer unit, which was up there, but I had to move that to get the inverter in. So that goes there. What we'll do when we get that wired up, we'll put a wire up to a socket just above there, so when we are on mains hookup, we can just unplug from the inverter and plug into the mains hookup via the sockets up there. And then we are nearly all done with it. Solar panels arrived today, so that means putting the solar panels up probably next week, and then there's got to find some space over here for the solar charger, and that'll come in there. Have to have a cut-off switch for that as well. But yeah, it's all good. We're going to have to move these though. That's the fuse box, but we're putting a new one of them in anyway. Probably just sit above the consumer unit there. We're going to run a wire and then get a cut off for that as well, so it's all safe. But again, another day done, some more progress made. But yeah, all good. Also, what we've done today is we've tested these sockets. Put a new one there, and hooked up the inverter, put them all in, and they work, which is all good. Christine was worried about that, but so this is where the telly's going to go. So we needed a socket there, so unfortunately a little bit, I'll put all that in conduit. There's only going to be clothes in there anyway, so we'll put it in conduit. That'll tidy it up a little bit. Alright, so we'll leave that video there, guys, for this week. So if you'd be kind enough to like, subscribe and share the video, and that'll help the channel immensely. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much, guys. So look forward to next week. See you soon.